Welcome to our show. My name is Maria Kazan. I have wonderful guests tonight. Leszek Bider, which is an artist, and Adam Sikora, which is mathematician. Art and mathematics. How we can combine? What is art and mathematics? Do that field lead us into the same route, into the same look? Does art and mathematics speak to us? How we can benefit from it? Please, can you explain to me that field?
Sure. So should we start about mathematics or art?
Yes. Well, I consider mathematics creative field.
Yes.
So art is a creative field too.
Yes. Indeed.
You see, I got 2 yeses. So what is the difference between art and mathematics?
I think they have different rules. We pursue something different in the art, something which is not very precise but beautiful. And in mathematics we also are very creative, but there are certain rules which you have to follow. And of course there are certain specific applications which we want to get from the mathematics.
Yes.
Like to physics or to other sciences.
Yes.
I think art is, for me, field where the main operator is the soul, spiritual.
And you feel much more freedom.
Right. There is no rules in art.
No rules, you see.
Right. So they are totally opposite. But
yes.
I want to say also that when I was 20 years old, I was studying mathematics on university.
Yes, I like mathematics myself. And mathematics, music and chess go together.
That's true. There's a large number of mathematicians and who have very good musical abilities. So there's a strange connection between those two abilities.
Magic connections.
Magic connection. Young people, when they look at mathematics, sometimes they say, I don't know, it's so difficult, it's just the numbers. But then when they start to look into it and go into the field, very often they fall in love with the mathematics.
That is true. This is this kind of art which takes time to start to appreciate, and probably also takes some abilities, like for every art, to appreciate. But definitely it's a beautiful area, and now I think that this beauty is becoming more recognized in the society. We have more movies and shows and articles in newspapers about mathematicians.
In mathematics, you constantly discover something new. There is a constantly, in little cell, they discover new parts, they discover completely different shapes. I have artist Kapusta, he have a new shape, and there is mathematics which change the angle and goes completely, different kind of study then. How you explain that? Do we know everything in the earth?
In mathematics? Well, I guess what you mean is that it can be very surprising in mathematics, in what we discover and how do we proceed with that. It develops like art. It's also there are various periods and fashions for mathematics.
Do we see universe through mathematics?
Absolutely. As actually, this is the great discovery of 20th century, that there's no other way to describe universe than by mathematics.
Yes.
Starting with Einstein or quantum physics.
Quantum physics.
Those things
right?
have no hands-on interpretation, the intuitive interpretation. We can only describe this using formulas, mathematical formulas.
Yes. Can you tell me a little bit about quantum physics? That's what I like. This is actually the newest field in mathematics.
Well, it's an area of physics which was created in the first years of 20th century. The most successful physical theory describing the universe. And Now in the place where I am at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, physicists try to reconcile this theory with the theory of Einstein, the special relativity.
Yes.
And having that, we would hope to have a theory of universe, of the whole phenomenon of physics.
Yes.
Which will be the...
So the physics is based on mathematics.
Yes.
Absolutely. And vice versa.
I look at your paintings,
Yes.
and they are so free. Maybe we should be able to show a couple paintings of yours, and then we can say something about them. And I have one painting which is so geometrical and so mathematical, I mean, and of Jamie Whittaker. Maybe
Yes,
we could. And I do have my pictures and pictures of Roman Kazan and Michel Coudin, and they are also an art. But
I would like to show you first maybe this painting,
okay,
which is which I painted a couple of years ago. I started this painting to paint in in New York,
yeah.
and I finished this painting in Krakow.
Yes,
in Poland.
All right. Okay.
This was 3 years, almost 4 years ago, and I would like to show you also another painting, which is recently painting. Why I want to show this? Because I want to show you the difference between this painting, which I painted
Yes, it is the difference. I can
4 years ago, and right now.
It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, there is a lot of movement in that, and a contrast of the color, and it is very expressive, actually, painting that has power inside of it. Can you tell me something about this painting?
Yes, this painting I painted. I painted in New York, and it corresponds to the place where I painted this painting.
Yes.
When I create, because New York is exactly full of energy.
Yes.
This place where everything happened.
How,
it's like,
how do you call this painting?
I call this painting Genesis.
All right. Now, I have a painting like that, which is very geometrical painting of Jamie Whittaker. He was my guest on my show, and
it looks almost like graphic.
It is graphic.
Right.
It is graphic, and he does very beautiful work in different paintings, newer paintings, as you say, and he gave me this painting as a gift. A lot of circles. He believed in circles, and from the circles, life expands, and a lot of you can see a lot of triangle shapes.
Yes.
And you probably could figure out something from that, though.
Well, probably
I would like to show you something which is a little bit similar, maybe, to this what you show, but that's art, that's graphic,
yes.
And this is art. This is Kandinsky.
Kandinsky, all right.
And he painted
Yes,
circles also,
yes.
but it's art.
All right.